Welcome back, whippersnappers. This is Gramps. We're in Shapes 2, playing Insane Challenge with within the Dimensions update. So I let things run for 3 hours since last episode, and we've gotten up to 22,000 shapes out of 24,000. I did clear out these guys here because they weren't being used, and I also came up here and just did some fixes up here, where up here, this area here, to make our shapes come out evenly, so we get 4 full belts of those guys. So those are cruising along and going in. What I wanted to do is get started on this Mamma Jamma. So we've got a couple things going on here. Number one, the middle shape is just literally this, unfiltered, which, by the way, we've got tons of down here. So we've got that. All right, the bottom and top shape is half of this, right? Yeah, because we can see the top shape here, so it's half. If you go top and bottom, it's basically this top and bottom, then rotated. Okay, and then mixed with half of this shape. So I'm going to do some clearing around and let's see what we can do. So I'm gonna start off by, let's just delete that whole top there. So yeah, we want these guys to come in, and we're gonna rotate them. I guess we have to do 3 rotations. So let's do this. Let's get rid of that. All right. And that and that. Yep, 3 rotations. And then we'll take those and go into a destroyer. So that gets us what we need. All right, and yeah, these bottom ones here, we don't need to do that. We actually want those ones to well, we can do this. We can stack this on top of that. Directly on top of it. Yeah, excellent. Excellent, excellent. All right. So let's do that. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to clear out all this. So yeah, we want to just do this, I think. Boom, boom, and boom. And that gets us part of our top. What we want to do is then take the sky. Do we want to do this? Maybe we want to back up here a second here. I'm gonna just delete that because I don't want stuff moving through. You know, instead of this, I'm gonna change something. I'm gonna change to this. Yeah, I'm just gonna create the this top shape instead. So let's do that. What we want to do is do a rotate. Just a single rotate, I think. And then take that and do a destroy. Then we need to do a rotate. I think a double rotate. All right. And then that we're gonna combine with these top pieces. Let's zoom out here again and clear those. All right. Hey, if you haven't already, a subscribe would be very welcome, as would a like. So that gets us our shape. All right, and this we're going to use on top and bottom. And I think what we could do is this. Is basically bring these guys in. And let's copy this. We're going to want 2 belts of these going out. So I think we're just going to have to do this and this, I think. No, we're going to need double that. And yeah. All right, so in the first one, these guys are going to come over and go up top. So let's just do that. All right. Then we're going to take these guys and go in the bottom. And those are the only ones we're going to use from there up. Okay, this is not going to fit, I think. Yeah. Let's take this and cut it. Let's scooch it back to right here. All right, let's bring those guys in the top. These guys, oh, I know. These guys in the bottom, but they are elevated. So they're coming in from here. Okay. Perfect. So then these guys need to go in to the top of here. I'm going to take this. I'm going to flip it good. All right. Now I am in trouble. We're gonna take all this and scooch it up. 1. All right. Because then this guy is gonna go, I need to scooch it up more, don't I? No. Yes, I do. I can scooch it up 1 more. All right. Because then these guys are going to come across and be the bottom layer. In here. And that is going to make our final shape. This one needs that. Okay. There we go. Clear that out. Perfect. And just run those monkeys in. Yay. All right, so that is working on this task, getting that one all completed. This guy is just about done in the meantime. So we can see what is coming next. Oh yes, and when we complete this, we're going to get a bunch of blueprint points. We're going to get a bunch of platform limit points. And all the painting and space pipes kind of stuff. So that is great. And then we can also start making this shape. So yeah. Very excellent. Now, is there any of this that we can kill off? I think we can. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we're gonna kill this stuff off. And do something different. Let's do this. Let's get this going. Yay, that you can see that is actually going in. So I'm going to take this single belt of squares. Then we're going to run it through a cutter. 2, 3, 4. And let's get these all evened up. Okay. Through another. Yeah, no, that's too much. We need... This gives us 2 belts worth. And disconnect there. And then let's just do a platform. Come come in here. Three, four. Let's do this differently. Hey, there we go. This guy is going to come in. Did I? Oh, those are on that layer. Okay. So, yay, let's go unlock our reward in the milestone interface. Fluids and painting. So we gained some new tasks, but most importantly, honestly, this. Our platform limit of 300. Okay, I'm going to kill that. And instead, take all this. Ah. Okay, where's our thing that's creating these shapes? This is from up here, I think, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so that is on the middle layer. Alright, so this is going to send a full 4 belts worth down the path here. Now on the bottom layer, we have these guys. I'm going to keep them rolling through. In fact, let's let them jump through, which will speed them up. Alright. That's it. That's going to speed those guys up. Now, I want to pull these guys through. And we're just going to delete these ones. Actually, you know what? Those ones can go through. But then these ones we'll just delete. Once these are gone, then we'll kill this off. Alright. Because this is what we want. Alright, so we want single squares in the upper right, which is this guy. And, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just jump these ones out. All right, come on. All right. And we need to give those a little rotate. Yep, just that. Just rotate. That is it. This. I can pretty much go here. For this one. And then these guys are gonna Go this way. This one is good. Okay. And this one, gonna delete all those. Perfect. All right. So now we've got 4 belts of this coming in and 4 belts of this. We can combine those and get 4 belts of you know, blueprint points coming in. So let's see if we can do that. Maybe if we do 1 in each corner. Doesn't matter top and bottom. So we're going to do this. Okay. Then these guys are going to come in like so. 1 in there. One in there. One in there. And 1 in here. Yeah. And there and there. Excellent. We've just doubled up our blueprint point generation machine, which is always good. In the meantime, too, I've not taken down our this guy because it's cruising along. It has to do 15,000 pieces before we get any rewards. So yeah, that may or may not last. Okay, very cool. So that is cruising along. Platform limit is looking really good right now. We're at 342. That is great. And I think that right now some of this is useless, like this is not being used at all. Right? Those half circles are not being used for anything. Okay, so that's more platform points. All right, let's take a look at what we've got for our milestones. So, let's start off with this, which turns into a shield. On the bottom, on top we get this, which is 2 windmills, 2 red, a windmill hourglass, and a red circle hourglass. And then those go on top of these guys. And then that all gets layered together here. Okay, so the 2 spikes from this end up joining on top of this. And this gets reworked completely. Right, yes. A double with the windmill style shield. One with a green bottom. A lot of red. Alright, do we have any windmills? We've got windmills around, don't we? There's one. There's a couple there. And what about spikes? We've got a couple spikes here. So here's where it's going to get expensive with the platform points, because we're gonna have to bring things in from the outer world. Now this one, pretty easy. We can do from here. That said, we only have two farming spots, 3 farming spots, including the main one. So let's get that going. All right. Go in here and go to some cutting. Basically just need to cut and rotate, and I think we cut on this. Yeah, that's perfect. Does it matter? I don't think it matters. They're both good, actually. We probably should rotate them. Alright, so let's do it. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. And that's going to go out that way. And that will go out that way. That said, we don't have space on our belt anymore. So the question is, do I just stop our operator shape factory here? The pros and cons. Pro is that it gives us, clears up some more platform points. The con is that it undoes work that we've done. The pro is that, I mean, we're gonna destroy it all anyway. Once we get trains, that all becomes garbage and goes away. I mean, this is gonna open us up to almost 500 platform limit. So we certainly could. And we may need that extra platform limit to do this sort of stuff. Let's take a look at this shape here. Do we have anything nearby? I mean, not really. Kind of this. If you cut off this square and duplicate it, and that's used for this and this, but then gets completely changed for this. So we could do that, but then again we'd have to do that and then bring it all the way up here. I mean, just look at that. How many? I mean, that's almost 100 points alone, just looking up here. This one's closer by half. All right. Yeah. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna let all these feed in first. Then, we will come and fix it. In the meantime, we can do this. Oops. Okay. So let's do all this. Boom and boom. Alright, this is going to get a bunch of shapes going in. Now, it is going to conflict with this, with our blueprint shape. So I'm going to kill that. Why are we not moving in with the blueprints? Oh my goodness. Okay, these are all going away anyway. No, don't need you. Okay, we're gonna clear all those out. And yeah. No, I'm gonna leave this and let it just finish out what we had. Oh. Okay, there we go. Make sure that is not creating the thing that we want. Yay. What is going on? Why is it doing that? Yeah, that's the right shape. Don't know. I don't know why it's saying it's creating a wrong shape, but that's what it's saying. All right. Oof. All right. So what sorry, I'm kind of doing things crazy here. I disconnected this just temporarily until we get all these in. We're gonna get some junk shapes. That is for sure. Okay, once I see... I'm gonna fast forward a bit. Once I see these starting to come into here, then I'm going to basically just route around this, or under it, actually. Alright, so these have caught up. Now I'm gonna bring this and go down underneath. So, yeah, we've got all those shapes coming in here. These ones are coming in here. I've cut off... we've got this shape coming in on the... on this one, so I've cut it off. As soon as I see this shape appearing over here, I will cut those off too. That's why we were seeing the funky shape here. because it was bringing that into the works. So yeah, these final blueprint shapes are going in, which is all good. We'll get credit for all those. In the meantime, I've been down here monkeying around. We're not that far away. So basically, I'm farming 2 of these and rotating them and doing a delete, a half delete on them. Then I want to take 2 of them here and do a double rotate. So we'll do that. And this. Whereas these ones are not going to double rotate. And in fact, we can just bring them up here. And get them ready to combine, to stack with these guys. So we've got 4 belts and 4 belts here. So that's not going to be enough room to do everything. So do this and get our stackers. Yeah, let me cut that off. And again, I'm just going to let them run out as long as possible. Then, oh, then these have nothing else to stack with, so might as well just cut all that off too. And these guys are just going to run in. So yeah, this whole one is gone. Essentially, this whole thing is gone. Ah. All right, there we go. Yeah, we don't need any of that. And then as soon as this is done making legit shapes, which is very soon, we will cut that off too. And again, just to speed things up, we could do jumps. Jumps are faster. They are faster. They're just, confusing if you don't delete all the stuff. But of course that one's not yet a jump, so we'll do that one. All right, these guys are gone. So we can get rid of all this. And we can add a jump in here. Yeah, this one is still those shapes. taking some time to clear out, but it is... Where is it? That's this one right here. Oh my god. Okay, it is going to be cleared out eventually. In the meantime, these ones are slamming in very fast. Alright, let's get this guy over here finished up. Where are we here? Alright. I thought so. And I have deleted that. Okay. So let's do this. And I've not created a blueprint for this yet because, you know, I'm not super psyched on it. Let's do this and this and then this and this. So these guys are all going to come in at the top. So then at the bottom, no, let's do this one better. These guys are gonna go out here. And yeah, then we can connect these. Excellent. So this just makes the shape. We are going to need to then color it. So we will do that up closer to the void. And it is in the right orientation. Not that it really matters. And what's going on over here? Alright, good. Now we've got all those guys are coming in. Oops. Okay, we can just delete and delete. Yeah, we're not deleting this. We have that. Oh, this is... Wait a second. Do we have full belts? We do not. Okay, I think that is because we are sharing this here. Yeah. Okay. So let's get this sped up at the cost of not a lot of platform points. And we don't want to rotate them. And we're going to take that, oink, and do that. Then we're going to delete all this. So we're still good on platform points. Just replace that one for a little bit. Okay, good. All right, we're looking good. This guy's just on hold. Now we just need, and these guys will eventually speed up a bit because they will be full belts. Oh, and yeah, I did some monkeying around there, which is not needed anymore. Okay, cool. Yeah, that should all be full belts. All right, let's do painting now. Our first painter. So, bam. No, not that. This. There we go. And then do that. And yeah, these guys are coming in. Just one layer. And yeah, they're getting there. Alright, so let's get our painter. And again, we need shapes. We need 2 of these per belt. And 4 per pipe. So, let's see. And this one does not need to be pretty. Is that right? Okay. It's 2 per belt. So we can do this. And then, this. Okay, so that's, and actually let's disconnect this and just do this. Okay. And I think that's gonna work. Let's try that. Nope. That. That does not connect. It does connect because it connects through there. And then this one. Does that work? All right, we'll see. We will see. And, you can see our, little blue guys are just about done. Well, not really. They're halfway done. And then this. All right. Are we ending up with full belts? I don't know if we are. We didn't get full belts in yet, so it's going to take a second to check it out. Now we're starting to get full belts in on the middle ones. And it looks like, yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Except this is not helping. All right, not pretty. It's working. Excellent. And those are going to start rolling in here. As soon as this one goes in, we should be at 1 out of 9,000. So I've already decided that on this series, I'm going to be just letting the machine run in the background for quite a while. These guys are getting good. Look at this. This is full belt. And I think this might be one now, too. So I think increasing our belt speed might be a prudent upgrade. There's 1 out of 9,000. Our next upgrade will be 90. The problem is I don't necessarily want to upgrade this without upgrading the stacking and cutting speed as well. We want to keep those 3 kind of locked together. So that's 6 points to upgrade, which when we turn this guy in, we will have. So that might be an upgrade, that the next upgrade that we do. Or do we want to save up for swapper? Or just go wild, save up for wire basics and just build a MAM right out of the gate. Vortex inputs is another important one we're going to need to do. All right, we'll figure that out later. In the meantime, this is working. This is definitely working. It's great. 8 full belts of those Mamma Jammas rolling in. Where are we going to get our blue circle? We have no blue circles. We're going to have to be painting those. All right. So maybe we just pull circles off here, paint them blue. Might be best to do to unlock the swapper next and use that. That might be the way to go. So, okay, awesome. This is it for this episode. Thanks so much for joining. This is Gramps, signing off.